Testing. We're actually going to get to it right away. All right. So, oh wait. Gotta move this here. There we go. All right. It is 11:39. Sorry for the wait. The Zoom call took longer than I thought, but it was a very important Zoom call that I had to take. All right. So, I'm going to go over the rail report because it's very coded. Very coded. CODED coded. Okay, so without further ado, we're going to go to ongoing. So on the ongoing, it looks like this is the whole day here. So we're going to actually, this is a new one actually. So this is Monday to Friday, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. This is through February 16th. Let's go closer so you can see it. Okay, so so this one, eastbound E train will stop at 75th Avenue and Briarwood. All right. So E train will go local east of 71st Street, 71st Avenue rather. Eastbound E train will go local east of 71st Avenue. Monday through Friday through February 16th. Also the same time frame, eastbound F train will skip Briarwood and Sutphin. Next thing, through 229. So through, it's actually through end of February. Southbound 1, 2, and 3 trains skip 79th Street. And then you already know that the F trains via the E train due to this debacle. All right, just read the previous, just go to my previous rail reports that talked about this one. Same thing goes with the M train. Same thing goes with the F shuttle. F with the S as a lowercase s in parentheses. That's F shuttle. That's what it is. So it runs, as you know, between Lexington 63rd and 21st Street, Queensbridge. And hopefully you already know the buses here. The Q95 for daytime, and then Q94 for the late night hours. So there it goes as depicted there. All right. So the next one is the 7 train. So westbound 7 skips 111th and 82nd. All right. So if confused, we're actually over here. No. That's acting weird. We're over here, just if you're curious, okay? It's a different window, so that's why I'm moving it around. Okay. So through June. So I'm going to assume it's going to be late June because they're slow in doing things. So we're going to get to the J&Z. Westbound J&Z skips Woodhaven Boulevard and 75th Street, Elders Lane. Use Q56. It runs throughout Jamaica Avenue. Lastly, the PATH trains over here. Nighttime. Let's go to nighttime. So both directions, 9th Street and 23rd Street, Path train will skip those two stops from 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. Those are your ongoing. The next one we're going to do is this, the daytime. And this varies. This is within the range. Some of them will start later, some of them will end a little earlier. So I put it all under one roof so everything is easier and more digestible, so to speak. All right. So this one is actually, this one's supposed to be 5 here. My apologies. Okay. So, what do we have here? So this is Thursday only. Let's switch to daytime. Thursday on the 1 train. So there's no 1 north of 238th Street. Use BX9. Tuesday to Friday, we're going to go to the 2 train. So southbound 2 trains is express north of Gun Hill Road. So southbound will skip Nereid, 233rd, 225th, and 219th Streets. All right. Where's my... Just want to make sure my audio is good. Okay. So next on the thing, if I can, let's see, is a 6 train. Oh, by the way, use BX39, which runs along White Plains Road between East 180th and Wakefield 241st Street. So you can use that north of Gun Hill Road. Just want to put that there. There it is, BX39. So the next one is the Tuesday to Friday. So this one, for this advisory for the 2 train, is Tuesday to Friday. Also Tuesday to Friday is southbound 6 train will go express between Parkchester. I don't know what's going on here. Southbound 6 train goes express between Parkchester and Hunts Point Avenue. And then it goes local south of southbound 6 train will go local south of Hunts Point Avenue. In addition to that, northbound 6 is local throughout the entire system. Okay, particularly in the Bronx. But all of the 6s go local in Manhattan anyway. All right. Next thing, the B&Q train in Brooklyn is between Prospect Park and Kings Highway. Let's take a look at this. All right, there it is, right here. So Monday and Tuesday during the daytime, in the midday hours, all right, northbound B&Q is local between Kings Highway and Prospect Park, and southbound BQ is express between Prospect Park and Kings Highway. It'll make stops at Church and Newkirk Plaza, so as you can see there. Wednesday and Thursday, it switches. So southbound B&Q is local between Prospect Park and Kings Highway, and northbound B&Q trains are expressed between Kings Highway and Prospect Park. All right. Also Tuesday to Friday. On the next one, the F train. So southbound F is expressed between 18th Avenue and Kings Highway. On Thursday, there's no L between Myrtle Avenue, Wyckoff Avenue, and Atlantic Avenue. So a bus will be running between Myrtle, Wyckoff, and Atlantic Avenue. Just letting you know that this is actually walking distance. It's like only a few minutes between Broadway Junction and Atlantic Avenue. I've done that a few times. Let's see. On Tuesday only, there's no N train south of 86th Street. You're going to use a bus. Or if you want to go to Coney Island, you can use all the 3 other lines, D, F, or Q trains during that time. That's your daytime. We switch to nighttime. The first thing is, and this is an edit from the preliminary one, so let me just scroll down here. Scroll it. Okay. Okay. That's the best we could do. All right, so now for the nighttime. So southbound 1 is express between 145th Street and 96th Street. However, 145th Street, you cannot cross over. All right. So the station entrances only go on the specific tracks. So if you don't want to, if you don't have an unlimited Metro card, or if you don't have Omni as being fare cap, so if you haven't had your Omni go past the 12 taps, instead of using 145th, you go to 168th. All right, so but technically, the southbound 1 train skips 137th Street, 125th Street, 116th Street, Cathedral Parkway, 110th Street, and 103rd Street. If you really want to know specifically which stations it skips. All right, next thing, southbound 1, 2, and 3 is local between 42nd Street and Chambers. 3 trains will get truncated late at night, so they'll go to 42nd Street. Next thing is the anxiety train and the crappy train, AC train, the A and C. So northbound A and C is via the F between the J Street Metrotech and West 4th Street, and it goes on the local track all the way to 59th Street. That being said, the next thing is northbound A, C, and D will go local between 59th Street and 125th Street. And then on the D train, northbound, D is expressed between 145th Street and Fordham Road. And I believe it stops at Tremont Avenue, if I'm not mistaken. Next thing is the G train. So there's no G train north of Bedford Nostrand Avenues. So a bus will run between Bedford Nostrand Avenue and Court Square. I am told that I believe this will start tomorrow on the 6th. On the night of the 6th. I think this is one of the exceptions where they put this on break just as of February 5th. Okay. Moving along, that's for your 9:45 p.m. to 5 a.m. Okay, for each of the weeknights. We're gonna go to the 11:30. And we will go to the 4 and 6 trains. All right, so southbound 4 and 6 is expressed between 42nd Street and Brooklyn Bridge City Hall. But it will stop at 14th Street. Monday and Wednesday, we go to the Bronx. So southbound 6 is expressed between Hunts Point Avenue and 3rd Avenue, 138th Street. In addition to that, the 6th train will also run in 2 sections. The first section, it runs between Brooklyn Bridge City Hall here, all the way to 149th Street Grand Concourse. Northbound 6 will skip 138th Street Grand Concourse. And the second section will run between 125th Street and Pelham Bay Park. Next thing, this is only Monday to Tuesday, and this is a new one. This is not from the preliminary. So southbound D train stops rather. Southbound D train stops at 23rd Street and 14th Street. And in addition to that, in Brooklyn, the northbound D is expressed between 36th Street and Grand Street. Okay, and this one, it's going to make a stop on Atlantic Avenue, and after that's the only stop it's going to make for that part, for that express advisory. Okay, so next one is this is only Monday. E is via the R, so this is occurring right now. E is via the R between Queens Plaza. It's going to go over here. Queens Plaza and 34th Street Herald Square, the last stop. In both directions, E train skips 49th Street. Also on Monday, now this one is an exception to the ongoing. So when you see that caution symbol, the yellow triangle with the exclamation point, that means there's a change from the ongoing. Okay, so on only Monday nights, okay, through Tuesday morning, okay, through Tuesday 5 a.m. So this one, southbound F train, is going to go on the E between Roosevelt Avenue and Queens Plaza. After Queens Plaza, it's gonna go on the G between Queens Plaza and Bergen Street, and then it's gonna continue on. So it's gonna bypass Manhattan. It's gonna go on the G for most of its route. And well, lastly, the Q train splits in Atlantic Avenue. How does this go? So I'm just gonna check myself first. Okay, that's it. That's the last one. So very nice, nice short stream. No BS. All right. So no, not I want the nighttime. Okay, so first part goes from 96th Street, goes over the bridge, and then it goes to it stops at DeKalb, and then after that, whoop, it goes into Atlantic Avenue Barclays Center. So it's gonna split there. Okay, northbound skips DeKalb over here, as I said. So this is one section of the queue. The other section of the queue will go here. So this part taken out. So queue split, and this is the gap that's you're gonna see there. And then the second part will run between Atlantic Avenue, Barclays Center, and Coney Island. All right, and that's the short way of doing. That's the breakdown. Okay, it as of I believe a little after 10 p.m. I posted it already on Instagram, and just that's just so that's during that Zoom talk, and this one is just as a breakdown because all of it is coded, as you can see here. There's a coding there and all that, and this is just to absorb the information much faster. It's to get your information straightforward. Because if you use the all the websites, you know, New Jersey Transit Rail, New Jersey Transit Light Rail, Path, AirTrain JFK, AirTrain Newark, New York City Subway, Long Island Road, Metro North Road. If you use all those agencies, you'll get paragraphs of information. All right. We're lucky because all the commuter rails are okay for the most part. No significant issues. Most of it's just subways. Okay, just like how it's been ever since I believe it was what 20 been doing this since 2017, 2018, at the time when there was a website called subwayweekender.wordpress.com, and I was sharing that website with everybody. And then he quit, and then I'm taking over. So yeah. I remember when when I only did subways and I didn't do anything else. And after when I found out that just drawing the maps, taking over from Subway Weekender was time consuming, I said I'm not going to do maps anymore. I'm just going to do a rail report. Instead of doing maps, I just do all the advisories for all rail systems in the New York City area, except for Amtrak, because Amtrak is federal. All right. Now, if there are issues with Amtrak, I will post on Instagram through the Instagram stories, or post depending on how serious it is. Anyway, thank you for this. Thank you for having me for this short stream. And let's see what we're gonna raid. Let's see. I should have planned this one out. Okay. Who can I? Wow, okay. I don't even know. Or I'll do it. I always go to Junipan. I always. Okie dokie. So I hope you all have a good day and always stay healthy and safe as always, as Dollar Runner has always said. Okay, you've seen it in the past streams. Y en las palabras de Doctora Maria Polo, he dicho, boom, transmisión cerrada. I'll see you. Bye bye.